enterprise application integration. I'm just explaining a simple terms. I'm not going into deep. Okay. So this coming to so how the middleware came into this. Okay. Let us say there are several applications in an enterprise. Okay. They want to communicate. They want to communicate across each other. Okay. So let us say A, B, C, D, E, F are the applications. Okay. They want to communicate with each other. They want to communicate with B, C, D, E, F. You are able to see my screen, right?
Yeah, but the voice is breaking. Are you able to hear me properly, or even my voice is breaking?
No, your voice is clear. Okay.
But I think your voice is breaking.
Sorry to listen. But let me check my headphones. Watson, is it clear now?
No, but let's carry on.
Okay. So you are able to see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the middleware. What is middleware means? Just now I explained you what is integration. Okay. Middleware and integration are both are similar terminology. Okay. So suppose an application wants to communicate with several applications. Okay. Suppose it wants to send the same information or different information across applications. Okay. So let us say A wants to talk to B, C, D, E, F. Okay. So it has to send individually all the messages, all the information to B, to C, to D, to E. Okay. Similarly, B wants to communicate to all applications. So it has to send individual messages or same information point to point. So all the A, F, C to all the applications. So there will be network traffic if we go like this. You are sharing the same information to several applications. Each time you are sending the same information to each application. Okay. So there might be traffic. In the network. So network will be loaded. So it may lead to slowness. Okay? And also there will be a lot of problems. Okay, if you go like this. So that's why the concept of middleware or integration came into picture. Okay. So here we will have core logic in the middleware. Okay. That will take care of distributing the information to the application. So A will communicate to middleware. Middleware will communicate to all the applications. Okay. A will communicate to middleware only. Middleware will communicate to all the applications. Okay. And also, so not only this, and also middleware will be having specific functionalities, like it can perform some transformations. Okay, we will go into that later. Okay, it can perform some transformations, can perform some logic. Okay? And also, suppose let us say B application knows only Java. A application only knows .NET. B application only knows SAP. Okay? So A may not communicate, may not be able to communicate to C directly because developing SAP. Okay? So this middleware will take care of will take the responsibility of understanding the things to the destination. Okay? Let us say A will send an object or information in Java language. Middleware will transform, or middleware will try to convert that object, that information in such a way that can be understandable by the application. Let's say vice versa. In the same way, all other applications. Okay. This is what the advantage of middleware. Not only that, we have several functionalities, advantages using.
Now I am able to hear properly. No.
Okay, good. So not only that, we are having several advantages. Okay. So what the general features, general advantages of middleware is routing. So what it means by routing is at very high level. One application is sending information to another application. But the same information might be needed by middleware has a capability of routing the messages across the servers, application servers. So the routing is basically we are going to create some routes and we are going to do a lot of stuff. But at very high level, what is routing the information across the application. Okay, this is done in middleware. In one of the similarly, middleware can talk to Oracle application. So middleware provides Oracle adapter, DB adapter. Okay. So it is having lot of features in order to communicate to database in a proper way. And also another queuing means let us say one application wants to send several messages to another application. Okay. So, but those messages has to be delivered in a proper way, in a sequential way. Okay. So middleware can queue the messages. Can put the messages in a queue. So in the same fashion in which the messages are in the queue, in the same fashion they can be delivered to the end application. Okay. So queuing is nothing but middleware can queue the messages sequentially, so in the same fashion they can be delivered to the end application. And so these are like load balancing, publish and subscribe. Okay. So middleware can provide a functionality like
again I'm not able to hear you.
Vartan, you are able to hear me?
Now a little bit, but it's going down again and again.
Oh, sorry. Now is it fine, Vartan?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got the point on queuing, right? What is meant by queuing?
Can you go again and tell me about DBMS access from there?
Yeah. 1 second. You are able to hear me now, for them? Hello.
Yeah.
You are able to hear me?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So now it is good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So DBMS access means database management systems access. Okay. So we are having right now at present in the market we are having several type of databases. Oracle, so many. Okay, MS SQL, so many databases are there. So middleware has a capability of connecting to all types of databases, and also it can pull the messages from the database. It can push the messages into database. So it has a better connectivity with the database. Okay. So middleware has the capability of communicating with all types of databases.
Okay.
And coming to queuing, okay. So this is one of the feature. Let us say one application is sending hundreds of messages to another application. Okay. But there is a condition like these messages has to be sent in a sequential way. There is a condition, that is the requirement. Okay. So in such case, middleware has a capability of queuing the messages. Okay. It will queue the messages. Let us say first message, next second, next third, next fourth. Like that, it will queue the messages. It has a capability, and in the same fashion, they can be delivered to the end application. Okay. And next feature is publish and subscribe. Okay. So publish and subscribe means middleware has the capability, like one application is publishing messages or message, a single message, let us say, but several applications wants to listen that message. Actually, we told what is the purpose of middleware. So several applications can listen to the messages that are published by a single application. Okay. So one application is going to publish the messages. Several applications can subscribe to the middleware and they can listen to the message. All the end applications can get the same message. across all applications. Okay. So publishing and subscribing. Okay.
Okay.
And next, coming to load balancing. Okay. So load balancing means, let us say there is heavy traffic on one application. Okay. Let us say a company is having lakhs of employees. Okay. So let us say every weekend the company wants to run a job which will calculate every month end, which will calculate the total salary of the employee, monthly salary of the employee, each employee. Okay. So what it has to iterate, and it has to do some calculations. It has to do a lot of things, that application. Okay. So then there will be burden on the servers in performing such type of calculations or in performing such type of processing. Okay. So in order to avoid burden on the server, we can implement load balancing. Okay. So what we will do, to that server we will add an extra server. Okay. So we will balance the messages. Let us say 100 messages. We will move the 50 messages onto one server, 50 messages onto one server. So we are balancing the load on the server. Okay. That feature is available in middleware. Okay. So these are all at a very high level. I'm explaining you. When we go to technical discussion, then we can know how to do this, do all this stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Next, coming to transformation. Okay. So what is meant by transformation is transforming the what I can say is information. Like, let us say one application is communicating, one application is sending information in dollars. Let us say salary of the employee is in the US. See, there is one application in US. Okay. There is one application is in India. Okay. They want to communicate. Okay. So what that US application is going to do, it's going to send the employee salary in dollars. Okay. But India, whatever the server which is in India, or whatever the application which is in India, or another application might be in US itself, but it cannot understand dollars. Okay. So what middleware can do? Middleware can do transformation of dollars into rupees, and it can send that rupees information to the end application.
Okay.
Okay. So what it will do is it will do mapping. I am just giving one simple example. Okay. So what is meant by transformation is middleware can transform the messages in such a way that can be understandable by all the end applications. Okay. Next, and middleware also provides logging mechanism and monitoring mechanism. Okay. Whenever we are dealing so much process, so much transformations, load balancing, all this queuing, all this stuff, there is always chance of getting errors. There is always we might want to log the information what exactly it is doing. Okay. So it can log the information, and also we are having some monitoring tools in middleware, so we can monitor the things what exactly is happening on the server. Okay. So such kind of features are available in middleware. Okay. Next, coming to general terminology used in middleware. Okay. So see, when I say middleware, you can implement, what I can say, same terminology is applicable for TIBCO components as well. Okay. Whatever we discussed, general features of middleware means all these features are with TIBCO as well. Okay. Middleware terminology means all this terminology is for TIBCO as well. Okay. So TIBCO can perform all these features, and also coming to the terminology point to point. Okay. So what is meant by point to point is there might be some integration scenarios where there will be only one application, okay, which is sending the messages, and there will be like, one second, I will tell you. If you see this diagram, okay, A is sending messages to B straight away. A is sending messages to C are sharing information. A is sharing information with D. So this is point to point. A to B, A to C, A to D. Point to point. Straight away they are communicating. Okay. So this kind of mechanism, this kind of integration, we can do it in middleware. Okay. So straight away talking face to face. That is called point to point. Okay. And synchronous versus asynchronous. Okay. So what is meant by synchronous and asynchronous is, let us say A is sharing information to an application called B. Okay. And immediately B is acknowledging that message. Okay. So A has sent some message to B or shared some information to B. B is immediately sending an acknowledgement. Yes, I received this message. Okay. And it means that it is replying back immediately without any delay. Okay. That kind of feature is that kind of mechanism is called synchronous mechanism. Okay. Synchronously communicating. Okay. Synchronously sharing the information. Okay. And in the same fashion, asynchronous. Asynchronous means it will A is sending information to B, but B is sending the acknowledgement or sending the reply after some time. It is performing some validations and it is doing some calculations. After some time, it is sending the acknowledgement or it is sending the what is called it is replying back. That kind of mechanism is called asynchronous. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So publish and subscribe. Okay. Publish and subscribe means what the point to point is A to B, A to C. Okay. But in case of publishing and subscribe, A will publish. Okay. And B, C, D, all application will subscribe to the messages. Will subscribe to the middleware to listen the messages. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the send request reply once again it is same as synchronous. Okay. And coming to addressing modes. Okay. So these are the addressing modes available in middleware. See, all these are very high level. Ideally speaking, if you want to come to development, yes, it is better to have very high level knowledge. Okay. But when it's come to development, you need to know what exactly with very high level. What is that? Okay, that's it. We are not.
Okay.
See, always how we develop the things is how we perform development is. It is based on use case. Okay.
Okay.
Based on use case. So our lead comes in and is going to say, I want to. There is a file you have to process it.
Okay.
So based on the use case, we are going to develop.
Okay.
We never. All these are very high level. I can say strictly. I am not saying they are not useful. They are useful. It depends. It depends. Okay. For development, all these stuff might not be useful. Okay. So let me give a very high level. Okay, about this addressing modes as well. Okay. So we have three kinds of addressing modes: unicast, multicast, and broadcast. Okay. So in unicast, it is like sending a greeting card to your friend. Okay. So publisher is going to, so the A application is going to send a message to some application called B. Okay, which is known. Okay. And suppose B is not, so you have posted a greeting card to your friend, but you might not receive the greeting card. Okay. So then you are going to send it once again. Okay. That kind of mechanism is unicast. Okay. So one publisher publishes a message to a known subscriber, and message needs to be sent. Okay. Suppose it has to be sent to another subscriber, another application. It has to be sent once again. Okay. I'm having two friends. I have to send two greeting cards to two friends. Not one. I cannot send one greeting card to two friends, right? So same fashion, unicast. Okay. And coming to one second, multicast. Okay. I can send a message, an email to multiple friends. Okay. So I can put whoever 2 or 3 members in CC, and I can send an email. Okay. And I have to know all the email addresses of the subscribers or my friends. Okay. So there will be one publisher who is going to publish a message okay, and what I mean to say is who is going to send the mail, and all the subscribers, okay, whoever you are going to put in CCR to mail to, okay, so all the subscribers are going to receive that message. Okay, this is called multicast addressing mode. Okay, so I can say unicast is sending a greeting card, multicast is sending an email. Okay, coming to broadcast. Okay, this is nothing like our radio signals or radio signals. Okay, so radio station is going to broadcast the broadcast the things. Whoever is having radio, they are going to switch on the radio and they are going to listen to the songs or whatever it may be. Okay. Here the mechanism is publishes messages to more than one known or unknown, because the radio station is going to publish the messages. Okay. Whoever is going to publish the message might not be knowing the consumer. Okay. So it depends. So what I mean to say, simply publish the message. Whoever wants to listen, let them listen. That's it.
Okay.
This kind of mechanism is called broadcast mechanism. Okay. And coming to so shall we continue or
continue?
Okay, that's not a problem, because I'm just okay. So this is very high level what is meant by middleware, where it is used, and what are the addressing modes in middleware, what are all the features provided by the middleware. Okay. And in middleware we are having, I think, I'm not sure, around 500 number of tools. Okay, like web methods, TIBCO, Vitria, so many. Even I don't MQ series. Okay, so many variety of tools are there in middleware. Okay, and why TIBCO is famous? Then I'm not saying it is the best when compared to all the tools, but people says, or most of the enterprises are using TIBCO for integrating their applications. Okay. So I just want to give one overall idea about TIBCO. Okay, what are the components available in TIBCO? Okay.
And what are other vendors that are in the market in this case?
Other vendors, like that's what web methods is there, IBM MQ series is there. Okay. And Vitria is there, CBeyond is there. Okay. So I don't know what all other there. I know about this. Okay.
So the majority market share is TIBCO, right?
Yeah, majority right now market share is with TIBCO. Okay. Okay. So there are, that's what I'm saying, around 400 to 500 tools are there. Okay, realistically. Okay. In TIBCO itself, we are having, I don't know exactly the number, around 250 or 300 tools in TIBCO itself.
Okay.
Yeah, depending upon the use case. Okay, so I can tell some examples. Okay, what are the tools available in TIBCO? Okay, and coming to TIBCO architecture. Okay. So TIBCO architecture is basically bus architecture, the information bus company. Okay, TIBCO is, the full form is the information bus company. So what they try to do is, they have by using some protocols, TIBCO reliable datagram protocol, TRDP protocol is there. Okay, they have developed a protocol. Whatever the applications they want to communicate, they are going to connect to this bus, this network. Okay, and they will communicate with each other. Okay, TIBCO architecture is bus architecture. Okay, so I cannot explain you like what is this bus. Okay, this is a protocol developed by TIBCO. It's not like physical layer or something. It is what we call protocol developed by TIBCO. By using that protocol, the applications will communicate with each other. Okay. So TIBCO has developed a mechanism called transport protocol called Rendezvous, RV. Okay. So this TIBCO RV is a transport. Rendezvous is a transport, which is developed by TIBCO using the protocol called TRDP. Okay. So by using this RV, Rendezvous transport, applications will communicate. Okay, let us say application 1 wants to send some information to application 4 or whatever it may be. So application 1 will use the Rendezvous transport, and it will be pushing the messages over the transport to another application 4 or 5. Okay, so whatever the applications that are connected to the transport, they are going to receive messages. Okay, so this is bus. This is called bus architecture or bus model. Okay, and we are having some other models. Okay, basically TIBCO is developed based on bus architecture. Okay, and also we are having some tools like EMS, Enterprise Messaging Service. Okay, so that EMS is hub and spoke model. Okay, like EMS will be having a server. EMS is a server. I can say EMS is developed by TIBCO. Actually, there was a tool. There was a API. There was an API called JMS, Java Messaging System. Okay, which is developed by Sun Microsystems, and that is Java. Okay, that JMS is used as a transport between the applications. Okay, TIBCO. What TIBCO did? TIBCO has not developed its own thing. TIBCO took the JMS. On top of the JMS, TIBCO covered the JMS with some wrappers. Okay, TIBCO has developed its own API on top of the JMS, and it has named it as EMS, Enterprise Messaging Service. Okay, so what is that EMS is? It is also a transport. Like I told you just now, Rendezvous. Rendezvous is a transport which is owned by TIBCO, which is used to communicate between the applications. Okay, that is bus architecture, Rendezvous. Similarly, there is another transport called EMS, Enterprise Messaging Service. Okay, which is developed by TIBCO, but it's not purely developed by TIBCO. It is on top of JMS. Okay, JMS, that is hub and spoke model. Okay, there will be EMS server. Applications will be pushing messages onto the server, and that server is going to push the messages to the end applications. Okay, so these two types of mechanisms can be handled by TIBCO. Okay, bus architecture can be handled, and also hub and spoke can be handled in TIBCO. Okay. And these are very this what are all features middleware can give you, like guaranteed delivery. Okay, so guaranteed delivery means there will 99, I can say even 100%. There is TIBCO provides guaranteed delivery. Okay, when a message published by the sender, definitely it's going to reach to the end application. If the end application is down, middleware has a capability of storing the message. Okay? And whenever the end application is up, that middleware is going to publish the message to the end application. So it means that we are having a guaranteed delivery. Okay? And it can handle high transaction volumes. I can say we are at present, whatever I am working on, we are pushing around 6,000 messages. Sorry, not 6,000. 6,000 messages per second. Okay, so it can handle. See, similarly, there are web methods also can perform. Okay, but now why I don't know about the capability of web methods or some other tools. I know the capability of TIBCO, and it can handle very high volumes of data. Okay, and real-time messaging. As see, there will not be any delay in pushing the messages to end applications. Whatever the messages or information sent by the application A, immediately without any delay, in a real time, it's going to push the messages to the end applications. Okay, so there will not be any delay. Real time. Whenever there is a change in application A, it is going to send messages. Immediately, they are going to be delivered to B. That's it. Then it will be all real time. Okay. And next thing is decoupled applications. Decoupled applications means I can decouple. See, right now the entire enterprise, all the enterprises are developing SOA, service-oriented architectures. Okay. So service-oriented architecture means why they are developing service-oriented architecture means they want to have loosely coupled applications. Okay. Loosely coupled application means suppose A is sending message to B, B has to send message to C. Okay. If suppose something happens to B application, okay, so the messages obviously will not be pushed to C, right? So in I'm just very high level. I cannot. Okay, what I say. So what they are trying to do is they are trying to develop various services. We can develop various web services in TIBCO, which are very loosely coupled, so that whenever some issue happens in one of the service, that only service can be corrected. What I mean to say can be redeveloped or debugged and redeveloped. So the original flow will remain the same. So what I mean to say is I have to take some real-time examples and I have to explain. Okay. Otherwise, so I just want to say what is meant by decoupled means whenever you want to plug in to the TIBCO architecture, one can plug in or one can plug out. Okay. B wants to come. A wants to communicate to B. B wants to listen the messages from A. Yes, B can plug into middleware. It can listen to messages. If B don't want to listen to the messages, it can plug out. Okay. So this is decoupled mechanism. Similarly, there are SOA principles are there. There we are going to develop loosely coupled services. Okay. So there also whenever we want to remove one of the service, yes, we can remove one of the service without interrupting the original flow. Okay, that is decoupling or loosely coupling. Okay. And similarly, transformation infrastructure. I told you, right, transforming the messages, dollars to rupees. So those type of things can be done in TIBCO. Okay. And connectivity to application APIs. Okay. I don't know. Might be. Okay. What is it? So some applications might be. Let us say we are having Java application, .NET application, Oracle application like this. Okay. Tomorrow, some other new technology may come into picture. Okay. Some other new application may come into picture, which is developed in a new technology, not even existing now. Okay. It may come into picture. Okay. With such kind of applications also TIBCO can communicate. Okay. How means suppose the new whatever it's going to come. Okay. That new application, they have to expose their APIs. Okay. TIBCO can pull those APIs. TIBCO can make use of those methods or classes developed by those applications, and it can communicate to those applications. Okay.
And what are APIs?
APIs is nothing but suppose Java. Let us say one Java application. Okay. Application programming interface. API means application programming interface. Okay. So that Java application how it will be developed? They are going to write lakhs of classes. They are going to write lakhs of lines of programs. Okay. All those programs will be bundled as jars, JARS, jars. Okay. So they are going to provide jar to. Let us say I'm a application which is I want to communicate to that new application. So what they are going to do? They are going to develop. They have developed some jar classes or lakhs of lines, right? They are going to bundle all those programs into a jar, and they are going to provide those jars to me. Okay, those jars are nothing but API. Okay, I just want to explain you in a simple way. Okay. Okay. Just so what the jar will contain? Those jars will contain classes, methods, all this stuff. Okay. Let us say what is meant by class or methods means. Let us say there is a program in that application. Let us say yahoo.com. That is the one new application. Okay. There is login screen in that application. Okay. Username, password, and login button. Okay. So to develop that screen, there may be lakhs of lines. So there may be lakhs of lines of program, Java program. Okay. So what they will do is, we don't know their technology, okay, because they develop in their own technology.
Okay.